Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Mike, and today, I don't know what actual gameplay you guys are going to be seeing, but most likely it'll be Modern Warfare 3, because that is the game that I'm going to be talking about today. So, yesterday I got Modern Warfare 3. Right now, as I'm recording this, it is November 10th. I got it on PC, and, I'm going to say that I really like this game. Last night, from about, I'd say 4 o'clock in the afternoon to about 9, or a little bit close to 9, I completed the single player campaign in one sitting, and there's only like 2 times that I stopped, and that was to eat dinner and then go to the bathroom. But for the campaign, I thought it was a very good campaign. A little short. I think it said that I finished it in about 4 hours 50 minutes. But I was playing on Recruit because I always play single player games on the easiest difficulty. And even on Recruit, since I'm a fairly bad player, I died a couple of times. Probably throughout the entire campaign I died about maybe 15-20 times. That's how it usually goes with Call of Duty games. But Spec Ops, I played one game of survival. I haven't done any of the missions. But the survival's pretty fun. I played it on Resistance. And if you didn't know, the survival maps are the same exact maps as the multiplayer ones. The only difference is that there's these 3 boxes placed everywhere. One of them is for calling in kill streaks and perks. Perks in the forms of care packages. Then you get ones for filling up on explosives, so like claymores, C4, grenades, flashbangs, etc. And then you have another one for buying ammo and weapons. And you actually rank up in survival, which I think is a pretty cool idea, although it can be annoying at times because you might think, oh, I want to use an AK-47, that'll be so cool. And then it'll say, oh, you have to be a level like 28 to unlock this or something like that, and then you'll get really angry and then be like, derp, I'm gonna have to use the MP5. But yeah, other than that, survival's pretty fun. I don't know if you can change the difficulty or not. I didn't really look around in the menus too much. Yeah, and about the missions, like none of my friends actually got it on PC. So if any of you guys have game on Steam and like to play with me, or just send me a private message with your Steam name, and yeah, we can play some Spec Ops or maybe some multiplayer together, so it'll be fun. And on to my final topic, the multiplayer. I don't really know what my opinion is on it. It's fun at times, but more of the I don't know how to exactly say this, but more of the time than not, it's kind of frustrating. Well, one of my biggest problems with it is that the maps are way too small. Like a large map on it, like, would probably be considered like something like WAMD. That'd be considered a pretty big map in Modern Warfare 3. That's pretty small maps. So whenever I'm playing, there's never a time when there isn't an enemy to my left, right, or behind, and it can get pretty frustrating. And also, since I'm a low rank, I don't have too many guns, and the guns that I do have are kind of low powered in terms of SMGs mostly. I do have first 4 assault rifles that you unlock, like the M4, M16, Scar L, which is basically the Scar H, and that one assault rifle, which his name starts with a C, like CM180 or something like that. Oh, one thing that I don't really like that they did was they made the shotguns a lot less powerful. I don't really like that. I'm a big fan of the shotguns. I like using shotguns. Um, right now, my two favorite shotguns that I have unlocked are the Spaz 12 and the USAS 12. USAS 12 I like because when I have the kick proficiency and then the grip, it has like 0 recoil, and it's semi-automatic with a pretty decent damage and kind of bad range. So hopefully I'll use the gun enough to get it to level 26 or something like 25, 26 to get the range proficiency. But yeah, the Spaz 12, I really like that gun. It's it has a pretty good range. It's not like the Modern Warfare 2 Spaz 12 at all. It's a little less powerful. Doesn't have the same range that it does, although, and again, I'm sure if I put the range proficiency on it, it'll be fine. Yeah, I haven't really tried out any of the other shotguns, but yeah, the only map that I really do good with shotguns on, I forget what the map is called, but it sort of reminds me of Fuel from Modern Warfare 2. What's it called? I think it's called Carbon. Yeah, that's probably it, Carbon. Carbon and Resistance are my two favorite maps. Resistance, I usually use like an M16 or an M4 on it, and I do pretty good on that. With my scores, like I'm not the best player. In fact, I'm probably one of the lower skilled players out there. Although I'm sure I'd be doing worse if I had it on Xbox, because I don't know, keyboard and mouse, I just sort of, I don't know, I just do sort of better with the keyboard and mouse than the controller. Although it would be nice if if the PC version had controller support like Black Ops did. Sniping, I like sniping in this game. I use the L118A, I think that's what it's called, which is basically the equivalent to like the L96 or the Intervention or the M40 of previous games. It's just that one bolt-action sniper rifle that everybody loves. So I used that once and I did pretty good. In fact, you know what? That gameplay might actually be showing on your screen. Although I might have to do 2 gameplays because as of right now, this is a 9-minute commentary. But whatever. At least I have something to talk about for 9 minutes, which I usually don't have. Although it's probably getting to around the 9-minute mark right here because I'm probably gonna have to cut out a lot, and you'll probably notice like some jump cuts, like where all of a sudden my tone and voice, or voice tone, whatever, you get the idea. It changes drastically in like 2 seconds. So yeah. That's all I really have to say for the multiplayer. Oh, game modes. Really the only game mode that I've been playing is Team Deathmatch. I've tried both Domination and Kill Confirmed already. I don't know, just something about Kill Confirmed that I don't really like. Yeah, I find that most of the time I kill someone and then someone's right behind that person, which kills me, denies my kill, and then confirms their kill on me. That's usually what happens, and it's kind of frustrating, but... Oh yeah, I actually have a story. A little earlier today, I was playing some Modern Warfare 3, some Team Deathmatch, And then a guy with the name of Rage Quit joined, and he had aimbot, and even though he was on the other team for most of the games, in fact only one game I was actually on his team, and basically every time what happened is that he'd just completely own everybody, and then get the mother of all bombs, and then just continue completely owning everybody. And in the intermissions, because Modern Warfare 3 it doesn't really have servers on PC. Well, I did see a video of someone going into like a servers thing, and I don't know how you got that. Maybe it's a sort of like a alter IWnet for Modern Warfare 3. But yeah, so right back to the story. We were just talking trash to him, to the hacker, like throughout all the games, and during the intermissions, he'd always on his chat, on the voice chat, he'd just have this like strange laugh, which I didn't understand, and it sounded really, really weird. And yeah, it was pretty funny. Good times. Good times with the hacker. But yeah, that's about the end of my story. And then, well, at the end, he's like, okay, I'll leave you guys alone, and start messing up some other servers. And then he did his weird laugh, it sort of sounded like and then he left. And I was actually kind of sad, because it was kind of fun having him in there, and then everybody just talking trash to him. It'd be funny. But yeah, I guess that's the end of my story, and I'm almost approaching the 12-minute mark right here. It's probably 12 minutes for you, but it's almost 13 minutes for me, because, you know, the jump cuts thing. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Modern Warfare 3. If you wanna play with me sometime, if you have it on Steam, then just message me with your Steam name, and I'll give you mine and all that stuff. So yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Hopefully my next video will be Modern Warfare 3.